It is episode 753. Nope, but it is episode 9.
Yes, and before we get into this, I do want to say, so for the show that I work on called Central Ave, we just interviewed Tayshia 2 nights ago. We asked, would you be willing to do this again? We kind of phrased it in a way of like, you didn't get a fair shot at this. It's a pandemic. You got Claire's leftover men. Chris left. Like, would you do this again? And she said, yeah, absolutely, like very enthusiastically. She was like, oh yeah, it's such a great experience. I would absolutely do it again. I have been so blessed to have been given this opportunity. Yes, I would do it.
Wow.
Interesting. Anywho, let's go, shall we? Episode 9er. Ed is getting a Listerine strip. Is that what that is?
That's exactly what that is.
At least he's awake.
That's true.
Back to the argument between Bennett and Bilbo Baggins. What's his name?
Noah.
Have you ever questioned my integrity?
Do you feel like she's memorized something to say? She's just trying to get through the notes?
The 4 competencies of EQ are self-awareness.
Here we go again.
Does he look so uncomfortable?
Yes.
With his foot flexed.
I want nothing to do more than to love you up.
Wait, he just loved Noah up.
He did. He's loving everybody up.
Not buying it. That's her not buying it face.
I think by having this conversation about Noah, she's going to have a whole newfound respect for me and shows her that I am a potential husband that conveys children.
Can raise.
Oh, I was like, what? That's why I was like, what did he say?
Do I convey children? Is that what you get from this? What the hell?
And teach morals and teach emotional intelligence, which is one of the strongest qualities a person can have.
Boom. Nailed it. Even tonight, he brings me a gift.
I knew he was going to wait because he was too scared to do it in front of Bennett.
Noah breaks down for a last emotional plea.
Bye.
I don't know. I feel like she likes Noah more than she likes Bennett. That's what I'm getting. But maybe they'll both go home like you're hoping. Let's just take a moment for her dress. Amidst all this BS drama, who cares? Let's do care about this dress because it's beautiful and it's like accents her in all the best ways.
It does, yeah. I love it.
Oh, we forgot to mention that we have microphones on.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
Is this better? Does our audio sound better? Hopefully it doesn't sound muffled or crazy. You know, I'm no audio tech. And you'll notice it here, but we're just trying to improve our quality. Peekaboo! Eat it, please. Just eat it. And say, neither one of you gets this thing.
That you question my intentions.
He's like, we just went over this. I didn't question you.
Didn't you hear me?
There are a lot of beautiful parts to you.
But not your mustache.
Can I walk you out, please?
Bye-bye, Bennett.
B-dog. Later. Take your H-bomb and get the hell out. But she still hasn't given Noah the rose. Nope. All right.
My jacket's right here.
What am I doing? I'll just be here with my box of dicks.
I'm shocked.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable. You can tell she just has no idea who this guy is.
Yeah.
They're acting right now. Is this where he murders her?
Yeah. I think he's going to push her down in those succulents behind her. She's like, could someone come get him? Anybody? Producers, help.
Is this still going on?
I think the producers really like him, like the upper echelon of the producers.
Yeah.
So they're giving him more time. I think they really want him on Paradise. I've heard them say he has an open invitation to Paradise, so too much airtime, if you ask me.
I've never been left. I'm the leaver.
I don't know how to spell limousine, but still.
I'm in one now.
How can I execute her?
What is up with these guys and their breath? He just put like 42 Tic Tacs in his mouth.
Don't be smiling.
So no rose for Noah, but he doesn't have to leave yet. I do feel like she's a little bit acty right now. A little scripty, a little acty, a little scripty.
It's reminding me of Giovanna from
Love, what's it called?
Love
in the Pods. Love in the Pod. Pod is love. Love is pod.
Love is blind.
Love is blind. Very acty. You're right. She was way more acty.
Yeah.
What was it? Gianna.
Gianna.
Yeah.
Just remember that scene.
Or he's in the other room and she's in the
Yes.
kitchen. Oh my God. I went from being on a consistent growth with her to starting over or worse. Guys, can we get a clearer shot? What the hell are we shooting through here?
What mustache socks?
Oh, Ed.
Ed's like, oh, we gotta stand up.
Today is actually our 1 week anniversary.
Wow, that just really put things into perspective.
You just really pulled back the veil of this whole show. Let us think that it's been at least 2 weeks. Good Lord. Oh, I wanted it to be his drawing made into a cake from last week.
Zach.
The other day was like one of the best days I've had in a long time.
They're back in front of a water fountain.
Something about the two of them together that makes the producers go, you know what? We don't want to hear you guys. Let's go find the loudest location possible.
I don't understand this connection.
They're like very passionate, kissy people together. So there's a connection for sure. We're not her, so we don't understand the connection, but it's there.
Wait,
Who is
that?
this?
Oh, that's Ben.
Oh, look, she's wearing a flower.
You want to kiss me?
Oh,
Awkward.
I don't know if that's a good sign. What do you think?
She's probably tired because she's just made out with 3 other men in a row. And it's like, oh, I gotta kiss another one.
I know.
Can you imagine?
No, I mean, yes, of course I can. I've done this so many times back in my day. I'm going into tonight's rose ceremony feeling really, really good. Is that good?
Perfect.
Oh,
Oh, geez.
Jesus.
I forgot.
Like, who is this broad walking in from nowhere? She scared me.
A third Bachelorette? No!
It's time for the rose ceremony.
You don't do that quite as well as Chris.
Time for the rose ceremony. She sings.
I guess I'm feeling tired.
We know, Ed. We know.
The rain comes down from the fountain and the lights spring up from below. First rose, Brendan. I just became a sucker fish for a second.
Riley. Moins.
Ivan. He's schvetting.
Well, it's 100 degrees.
Noah brings it home somehow.
That seemed wasteful of time, but okay. So we lost fried bologna, Ed, and Damar. Guys, I'm sorry if you didn't receive a rose. Take a moment and say your goodbyes.
Oh, finally, Ed gets to go take a nap-a-rooney. 7 men remain, but only one can win the heart of the Bachelorette.
That's good.
Thanks.
Scary and crazy.
I thought he was naming each person's personality for a second. And I was like, what? Scary and crazy.
There's
dorks.
dopey, there's sleepy. No, he just left.
This was the week I knew I was falling in love with my fiance, Jordan.
To whom I've been engaged for 15 years.
What's happening?
Zach was just triggered. To sum up what just happened is Zach's having a breakdown because his parents will be very happy to see how happy he is, right? The way that he explained that, though, that's a score in tennis. Score is love, it's 0.
Ugh, no candy?
That fountain, I mean, I don't think we could see it anymore. During the day, at night, lit up by different colors. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. Wow.
So I'm trying to give you the whole picture, but
It's very hard for him to express himself.
Makes me sad.
I had 2 failed suicide attempts in 2018 and 2019.
That's so sad. I'm glad that he's talking about it and helping to erase the stigma about mental health. In my mind, if I were in her position, I would be thinking, okay, wait, how will he react? Now there's extra pressure on me to make sure he doesn't get upset or, doesn't fall short of what he deems to be perfection. I don't know. So if they're down to the final 4, 3, 2, whatever, 5, 6 even, and then she sends him home, will he be okay? What do you think?
I mean, because the last incident was so close to the filming of this show, that makes me a little nervous from the standpoint of, but I also think that is exactly why he didn't want to tell her,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if that does happen, it does, and he'll get through it. But, I think it's good for him to keep, he just opened it up to millions of people
That's true. That's the best way to do it, I guess. Dive right in the deep end. Back to the bros. Group date. Zach, Brendan, Ivan, Noah.
Riley.
Who does that leave? Moines. Moines just secured the one-on-one.
That is a polygraph test, and we are going to be testing you all today.
Ivan's not going to lie about anything.
Have you ever been aroused while spending time with Tayshia?
Yes.
And then they high five? Why?
Have you ever cheated on someone?
Yeah.
Saying's kind of true. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
That's not how lie detector tests work. You can't say full-on sentences and then the detector be like, that's a true statement.
That's exactly right.
It's a yes or no.
Also,
God.
what a crock. And that wasn't very revealing. She's like, this was so revealing. No, it wasn't.
The truth detector kind of just brought out different things out of you guys.
The truth detector?
She changed the name of it. The truth detector test determined that was the truth.
It was like on my first girlfriend in 6th grade. And that's my cheating story.
It's still cheating if you ask me. She's very into him. I'm falling in love with you too. Well,
Okay.
here we are. Tayshia and Zach. Move your hand, it's about to drip on it. Okay, so she's grilling all the other guys on any lies they told, et cetera, et cetera. Everything's still fine with all them.
Time to get to know Riley.
I know I said I was nervous about you, meeting my family, but that's just because things are so rocky in there.
I don't understand.
So, he grew up with his dad because he got custody of him and his brother. He was just fed lies about his mom, made him resent her when it wasn't necessary.
And so then his name change was a result of him saying, Dad, that's not cool. I don't want to be named after you anymore. So he went with his mother to court and changed his name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dwayne is now Riley.
Yes.
Who's gonna get the rose tonight, Rye?
Zach.
I'm going to wait to the rose ceremony to give this rose out.
So nobody gets the rose yet.
I'm completely blown away by the men here tonight.
That makes one of us. Good night, Riley.
Oh my God, it's Bennett. Oh my God, he's back to murder her.
Can we speak for a minute?
I've come to remove your skin from your body.
Do you want to talk?
Yeah, please. I would love that.
Oh my God, I cannot with this guy. I cannot with this guy.
Do you want to talk? Yeah, please. That would be wonderful.
You want to go inside?
Or would you prefer to be murdered right here?
What a dress.
Imagine if this was real life and you didn't have a camera crew and producers there. You would be terrified.
You're right.
Hell no, you're not coming in. What do you want?
I spent all day going over and over in my head, our parting.
Our parting. Shut up. I hate how you talk. It's reading to me right now that she said, I'm not sure that sending Bennett home was the right thing. And the producer was like, all right, well, we'll get him back. But he really needs to plead his case to you, so let him do that. So right now she's like, interesting, okay. Whereas I would be like, help me.
And I realized in that moment that I love you.
What? I'm sorry.
Now they're holding hands. I'm not going to lie to you. I was not planning on saying goodbye to you that night. I don't know.
I haven't had emotions like this ever over a girl.
A girl? I'm a woman. Leave. I personally have so much going on in my head right now, and I don't really know how to process this right here, right now.
Tomorrow, I'll let you know.
I'll sharpen my knives tonight for you, Tayshia.
So she's giving him till tomorrow, and she'll let him know his fate. And that sounds great to me. Peck on the cheek.
No. Nice try.
Nope.
Yeah, if you have to say nice try, that's a bad sign.
Next week, it's back-to-back nights of The Bachelorette.
So next week, back-to-back episodes. Okay, by this preview, it looks like Bennett's pulling a Leia. Remember, she came back for 4 seconds, and then he was like, never mind, bye.
Yeah. What just happened? is my question. Bennett comes back. He confesses his love for her, but seems very disingenuous in the preview for next week.
Yes.
Looks like you guys have seen a ghost. I'm back.
I don't think he'll be there for very long. I don't know. I'm feeling Zach and I'm feeling Ben as the front runners. Although I may take back Ben and put Brendan in there, but I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided.
Yeah. All right. Well, next week next week is hometowns.
I don't understand how this season is happening.
I don't either. How are they already going to hometowns next week?
I mean, I'm thankful for it.
Me too.
But, so hometowns next week. Well, we're down to our final four, probably mid-episode.
Yeah. And then the next day, mental health. Is this what's happening? We will see you next
Friday or Monday night
or Tuesday.
Or Tuesday night.
We're not sure yet if we're going to go live after an episode or just do one episode as a taped situation. What would you guys like? Tell us in the comments if you would like to see us live after Monday night and then a taped Tuesday that we would then upload on Thursday or Friday. What would you like? Just put it down below, please. And we'll try to accommodate.
Yes, and then we will let you guys know what we're going to do in the community tab on YouTube, and then also on our Instagram, Whit and Rye. We'll let you know what we're going to do.
Okay. She has spoken. That's what we're doing. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Test one, testes.
Testes. 1, 2, testes. 3. Let me pry.
I know.
Hand from my dead claw.
Don't ever touch me again.
Or my hand's so hot.
God, I was trying so hard not to let you touch me.
I know, why?
Because I'm like COVID conscious. And I'm always
I've
like,
got hand sanny. I was getting in there though, whether you liked it or not.
I thought you were about to do the pinky thing you used to do when we were kids.
I do that to Hugh. He's always like, no.